jump on and just wish all of you guys a happy National Scrapbook Day tomorrow. But of course, in typical ways, it's always great to celebrate in a full weekend, right? So we have an amazing sale starting today, but lots of things to celebrate in general, just together, outside, of course, fun challenges and prizes and a little bit of sales to help save you a little bit as well. But with that said, I'm going to give you guys a moment to kind of jump on since this was kind of out of the blue, but I was thinking about it and I really could not let the day go by without jumping on and just wishing you all a happy National Scrapbook Day and to just connect with you a little bit on this very topic of this beautiful hobby that we call scrapbooking. So jump on, say hi, let me know where you're joining me from so that I know that I'm not alone. Are people, is it a thumbs up?
Yeah, we've got a few people going here.
Okay,
so.
It always takes a second for the lives to register, so let's kind of just give it a moment, right? Okay, so National Scrapbook Day is definitely heavily on my mind. I'm sure your guys' as well. Hopefully you have set some time aside, or life will let you set some time aside to celebrate. And even if not, I hope that you're celebrating in your heart. Now, as cheesy as that may seem, in all reality here, just really appreciating this beautiful hobby and what it does for you. You know, there's so many things that I've learned from scrapbooking since we started Kiwi Lane, and a lot of these things have come to fruition just over the year and a half, this last year and a half, for example. And I'm not going to go too deep into that because we're going to actually share a lot of that in our coming up birthday that we'll celebrate in the month of August. And either way, National Scrapbook Day, the birthday coming up in August just has me really reflecting on myself as a scrapbooker and just the journey, of course, with Kiwi Lane and what that has taught me even more about this beautiful hobby and the importance of it. And so I hope that you spend a little bit of time this weekend just reflecting on that, reflecting on the gratitude for it, the blessings that come from it, and just everything. You know, I put up in the description, I believe, let me get my head straight here, you know, that scrapbooking really helps us to celebrate the beauty of life. It helps us to celebrate our connections. The people that mean the most to us are often in our pictures, right? The moments that mean the most to us, and overall, that's really just our world. Like our own personal world is in these scrapbooks. I don't even know why I'm like trying to get not get emotional here, but there's so much that we represent and we document. Ugh, I was not planning on this. In those scrapbooks. And so I hope that you walk by your scrapbooks, that you pull them out at least. I hope that you do actually get a chance to create a little bit in those memories and to create some new projects from start to finish along with that. So with that in mind, we do have a couple things to celebrate this beautiful hobby. We have a celebration, a chance just to save a little bit, and we are going to be doing 10% off of our last chance category. We've announced the last chance category. One of our objectives for 2022 was to kind of streamline some of our SKUs. We've had some sets like nature and adventure and celebrate. Ones that we love and adore, by the way. It is really hard for us to bulk products. But we much need it. So take advantage of those last chance opportunities and take advantage of saving an additional 10% off of those items that are already in there, because you'll want to get your hands on them before they're gone into the Kiwi Vault. But yes, we have 10% off. We're doing an extra 40% off select products. So make sure to check that out. And I believe Sonia hopefully is in the comments sharing a little bit more information. I don't have the specifics on the 40% off, but 40% off is a pretty great savings. We don't often do that. So make sure to take advantage of that and see if there's anything on your wish list and get it while you can at a great price. And then on top of that, if you spend $75 or more, you get the free quirky sheet, which is a great addition to your designer template collection. So those are kind of the celebrations that we have in going for National Scrapbook Day. On top of that, we have a fun challenge. I know that Linda Hansen, our creative partner Linda Hansen, will be live tomorrow. So if you have a moment, jump on and just say hi to her and join her and chat with other creators from the community in the comments, because how rewarding that is. And that will be a sketch challenge. I know you guys love your sketches, so we've been increasing our sketches, so hopefully you're enjoying them. And we have the other monthly challenges that we wanted to bring focus to, so that if you happen to be out of crap or you happen to be spending a little time, you might as well utilize some of these challenges in your creating projects for a chance to win some prizes through those. So we have a National Scrapbook Day challenge, and we have our 3 monthly challenges, because we do 3 challenges every month. So might as well accomplish those this month as well. And early in the month, may I add. How great would that be? It's like early May, and you could just check those off your list. So, and every one of us win, and I know I've said this before, but truly, when you go from start to finish on a project, it's fulfilling and rewarding in itself, and the process of creation really benefits you in so many different ways. So just finishing that project is a prize in of itself, but we do love to get a little bit of challenges and prizes with them, so you could be a lucky winner. So make sure to enter those challenges by submitting and following those details. Other than that, that's kind of what we have going on this National Scrapbook Day. I'll be honest, previous years we've done like these huge long day events, which we had planned, by the way. We had planned, but we had to take some of those live events out of the cycle. Truly grateful for Linda for wanting to do the live event. She loves doing them. I hope that you enjoy them with her. But Debbie, the co-founder, so for those of you that don't know, myself, I'm a co-founder, Susan, hi, and my mother-in-law Debbie and my sister-in-law Shiloh. Actually, I should just utilize these scrapbooks here and show you a lovely picture. Let me pull out my Kiwi Lane book. This project, little side note here, this is a project I did at our 10-year birthday, where I literally committed, and I was so laser focused that I've never been before, to complete this project. Now granted, 2 or 3 more years have gone past that, and I'm not caught up with those related to my Kiwi Lane journey pictures that I take, but I am for the first 10 years of Kiwi Lane's journey. And we made a really awesome blog post where I showed the whole album. Sonia, if you could put that in the comments for anyone that happens to not see that. Lots of inspiration, and I share a lot of our story just in those first 10 years. So, what was I opening this for?
You want to show off, show a picture of Shiloh and Debbie.
That's the problem when you open up your scrapbooks. It's like when you go to clean your scrapbooking room or your craft room, and you're like, and then you just get lost in memory lane.
Reminiscing, right?
All right, here's a good picture of us. That is the 3 of us.
Get it without the glare. Ooh, there we go.
There we go. So Debbie, in the middle there, who we're sandwiching, she is getting married. So that kind of came up. It happened fast. She is marrying her, it just happened to work out. They rekindled, and I mean, I was going to say high school sweetheart. Can you say that?
I think that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost her husband a few years back. It's been at least 5 or 6 years, and something that I don't know, it's not that we didn't think was possible, but you know, one of those things that you weren't sure, but they've been both, they're just perfect for each other, and so we're super excited. So that wedding ended up being pretty much the same time now. So like I said, I couldn't miss at least jumping on here, and I actually will be with them when I fly over to Utah. So hopefully maybe I can get Debbie and Shiloh, we can all 3 of us jump on Sunday and announce our winners from the challenges. Either way though, we'll announce our winners on Sunday, but hopefully I can get them all together in the crazy schedule. So big congrats to Debbie. Hopefully she doesn't kill me for sharing this all live. I don't think she will, but we're super, super excited for her. So lots to celebrate. Life in general, there are moments to celebrate, right? And think about all of the pictures that we're going to take and be able to take those pictures and then relive those moments again and again, and just really adds to just how amazing scrapbooking is and this hobby is for us in our lives, right? I was thinking back, and since I talked about birthdays, just kind of going down that thought of mind as well. Like I said, in August, so that's another fun event. We definitely have a lot of things in the works planning for the upcoming August birthday celebration. Will be 13 years. So we'll be officially into our teens as a company. I don't know. You don't know what kind of attitude you might get from us now that we're 13. No, I'm just kidding. But we've grown a lot, and we've learned a lot, and we've just learned so much. It's so crazy, so many life valuable lessons outside of owning a business, but just in the world of scrapbooking, in the hobby of scrapbooking that has taught us. And we're so excited to share with you guys in August a little bit more into that. But if you do want to see the first 10 years, click on that link that's in the comments in that blog post. Hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully you find a lot of inspiration through the pages that I scrapbooked. But yes, I just again thinking about National Scrapbook Day, and when I started to scrapbook myself. Do you guys know what year or how many years have you been scrapbooking? What year did you start scrapbooking? We'll have to see who's been the longest. I'm sure some of you guys have beat me in that area. I, for myself, started scrapbooking in 2000. So it's been 22 years that I started to scrapbook. And Kiwi Lane, we started Kiwi Lane in 2009, and it was the result of myself, Debbie, and Shiloh as scrapbookers, a need to kind of simplify the process, utilize the paper stash that we had, make beautiful layouts that still allowed us to have more than one picture or two picture, because it seems like a lot of the ideas are heavily around one or two pictures. And although I do scrapbook one or two pictures here and there, depending on if they're a little selfie or a little moment or something like that, often I take more than two pictures, right? And so that's really what we were trying to accomplish. And accidentally, we came upon this in a lot of ways. And of course, naturally, we started to share it because we saw the benefit so much for ourselves. It helped speed up the process. It helped to give us fulfillment. It helped us to take our paper from our bookshelves and literally turn them into creations. I mean, all of these albums, you guys, I have never been able to scrapbook so consistently and so meaningfully than in the last 13 years, than the previous 9. And I would say that year 2008 to 2009, if you remember kind of the trends and a lot of the focus was very much on, okay, I don't know if I shared this with you guys so forward, but one of my quotes that I hate the most, I'll just be blunt.
Book of Susan.
Is the quote that references spend $25 for a 25-cent picture. And basically pointing out that in order to create a beautiful layout, you have to add all the excessive embellishments, like the stickers that you can only use once, right? Like you use that once, you can't use it again. And I just remember in 2008, that was very much the trend and the focus. And I just remember envying what I saw online, but not knowing how to recreate it, but also not having the budget to recreate it. I couldn't just spend $6 on stickers that were a one-time use. You know, I have 5 kids, wasn't in my book, and I really considered quitting scrapbooking. It was a very much, I don't know, maybe this is just not practical, and you know, whatever, all of this stuff that was kind of running through my head. And then, like I said, so a lot of those emotions were going through myself, and I only can speak for myself, but I know that Debbie and Shiloh has similar feelings. But I learned as we developed the Play to Create visual designer templates and learned how to play to create, that I found the joy again and the fulfillment again, and it really relit the fire, and I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad in the sense of a personal scrapbooker as myself, because it really does bring me so much fulfillment and joy and reward and all the above. My husband's behind the camera, but it just makes me think of this other moment. I remember, gosh, I don't know, this is turning in way longer than I expected. He's probably like, you said 10 minutes. And I said 10 minutes.
You're fine.
And I was like, I did. Anyways, but during that 2008, we started to develop designer templates. We used them for ourselves. We shared them within us and ourselves, and we started to find ourselves speed up. We found ourselves satisfied with the end result. We found ourselves using up our paper stash, which is fulfilling in and of itself, and just feeling more rewarded and accomplished. And those two things together really were fulfilling. And then we started to sell them on Etsy, some pre-made pages, that is. And then people started to ask questions, which is when we started to really look into starting a business to manufacture our tools and our processes and our methodologies, you can say, right? And that methodology has definitely grown over the years as we have learned more, and it's all credited back to scrapbooking all the time. We always say that. And there's so much we can learn through this hobby in general. But anyways, so during that time, and I felt myself be relit and re-energized as we created these pre-made pages, which at the time we lost our job because the economy was going bad, and Debbie was struggling as well, because that's basically in 2009 when the economy started to crash a little, when we started to sell pre-made pages, and we were bringing income, side income in that way. And so I was creating a lot, basically, right? Utilizing these processes, but it wasn't until 2009 that we started to produce the tools for other people to create their pages. But the year before that, we were utilizing the tool in and ourselves, and doing so by creating lots and lots of pages to sell on Etsy. Anyways, long story short is during that, not short, but during that time, that 1 year, something that really stood out to me, like I said, before 2008, early 2008, end of 2007, I was feeling inadequate, not creative enough in a lot of ways, or just feeling not sure if I was being, getting the benefits out of scrapbooking as I thought I should, right? And then I had this season of 2008 where I was able to use the process myself, just for myself, not for sharing or anything, just for myself. And I remember going to my husband and I was like, I really like scrapbooking. And he was sitting at his desk at the time. I can't remember what you were doing, but it was late. The kids were in bed. I remember that, and we both were just kind of up. And I went to my scrapbooking room, which often we do, and I enjoyed that time where I could put the kids to bed, and then I could go and sit down and create a little bit and rejuvenate myself for the next day of being go, right? And I went to him. And he was like, "Okay," and I was like, "No. I really like scrapbooking." And I don't know maybe what your impressions were, but you were just like, "Why are you telling me this?" Like, you know. And it just was that moment that I felt that energy and that recommitted to this hobby and to appreciate it on a whole new level and understand how it fit into my life and how it was part of me, and that it brought me so much joy, and that was okay, and I don't know, just a lot of those emotions that were going through me, and that was the moment, like that was a milestone that I really was like, I'm a scrapbooker, that label for sure. I'm a creator who loves scrapbooking, and just acknowledging what I get from it, and I've only grown in that knowledge more over the last 13 years, as it's been revealed unto me through the process more and more as I engage in it. But yeah, I'm a scrapbooker. I really love it. I need you to know that. It's really what it was to my husband, which he's always been really crazy supportive. But these books are so much more, right? They are so much more. They are so us as creators. They are creative expression, as people put it. They are our world. They are our memories. They are our connections. They are our document of the people that are the most important to us. And I hope you guys spend some time reflecting on that, and if needed, recommit. Find out, label yourself, understand if that is something that brings you joy in your life, and if so, then it's okay to spend time doing it consistently. And I encourage you to do it more meaningfully, to really allow those emotions to come when you think about it, and especially this National Scrapbook Day as we celebrate this beautiful hobby. And happy National Scrapbook Day! And we will see you guys in the community, and I won't see you tomorrow, I won't be live tomorrow, but I do hope to jump on at least in the evening Sunday to announce our winner. And I'll make sure to share some pictures of Debbie at her wedding so that you guys can at least celebrate that with us too, that beautiful life moment in general. And of course we'll scrapbook pages, so we'll celebrate it over again. But all right, thanks guys, enjoy your weekend, and again, happy National Scrapbook Day.